welcome to my twin flame journey. I am Shine, and this is going to be a reading for the Divine Masculine in the sign of Capricorn from September 1st until the 15th. The first row here is the overall theme or situation you'll be dealing with, how you're feeling about it, how the universe recommends that you feel about it, what is the challenge or lesson, obstacle, how should you approach the issue at hand, what are your hopes, and what are your fears in regards to this situation. And on the bottom here, we have the advice from the universe in regards to what you should do. So let us begin. So the first 2 weeks in September, the main issue is going to be vulnerable. The Lovers. Now the Lovers in the traditional tarot aid speak of, soulmates, twin flames, a relationship, a head over heart decision, having to make a decision. So maybe the decision revolves around being vulnerable, opening up oneself, opening your heart, speaking your heart, or being open and receptive to someone else doing that to you. How you're feeling about it is the Lady. Growth. Greed. Now the Lady could be an actual lady, could be the Divine Feminine, could be a karmic relationship that you're in, and how you're feeling about it is, maybe that person is showing some growth, or there's been some growth in this situation in regards to some behaviors that were based on, self-serving behaviors, greed, being materialistic instead of being from a heart space. Or this could be, this also, the Lady is the card about someone who has intuition. So maybe you feel like you're going to go with your intuition in regards to the situation and showing your growth in regards to, again, this kind of behavior. Or someone is presenting that to you, and you're having to use your intuition in regards to, being receptive or being open. So it's one or the other. It's you are the doer or the receiver. And the universe recommends how you should feel. You should feel you're going to need some strength, so you should feel strong in this situation. Have courage. Strength is like, to have courage. The Master. Because you've gained control over a situation. The Master is somebody who has control of the situation. You've gained, power back in the situation and inspiration. So maybe you've stepped into your power by mastering, this greed, having the strength to do that. And feeling inspired to relay that, or again, to be receptive of someone doing that to you. And what is the challenge or obstacle, the lesson? Bad news. Diligence. Brown-haired woman. Now the challenge is going to be, whatever lesson was learned in this situation. How much work is going to have to go into rectifying what happened. Bad news, and maybe it was involving, this person here. Maybe she's the Lady, or again, maybe this is you having to use your intuition in regards to making a situation right. Again, in regards to this brown-haired woman. You know, you're trying to figure out, you're trying to put in the work. This is how you should approach the situation at hand. Surprise, talent, and justice. Now, how you should approach it is you're going to have to communicate. And, you know, use your talents or figure out a way to accomplish this. You know, you have to be creative and try to figure out a way to you know, bring justice about in this situation. Karmic justice. It could be also the justice system. You know, maybe there's a marriage ending, or this could just, again, just bring in justice and balance in regards to whatever transpired here. But it seems like you're the one who's going to have to figure out a way to communicate this. So I'm thinking that's probably you know, that's feeling vulnerable in this situation. You know, you're having some decisions to make here, and it's going to take some work on your part. What are your hopes? Frustration. You're hoping to not be like this anymore. And you're hoping for a new beginning. And what do you fear? The stranger. Why do you fear the stranger? The brown-haired man. Why? Because of doubt. Gain. So you're fearing possibly that you can't do this. This is probably you. That you can't, you know, become this new person. You know, you're having doubts if you're going to get ahead, if you're going to be able to move forward in this situation. You're doubting that you have it in you to make this come about. I can do some clarifiers. Let's see, the lady. Oops. The lady. Sorry. The lady. Yeah, things changing for the better, growth. You know, there's something that's changing for the better. The lady. The lady. There was some foolish choices in the past. You know, you're feeling that, you know, there's been growth and that there's not going to be any more foolish choices. The lady. Sacerdote, that's the priest, the counselor, the psychologist. This is a spiritual situation, maybe a karmic situation. This could also have been a marriage. So a foolish choice in a marriage, or a foolish... This is also healing as well. So there's definitely been some growth in regards to some behaviors that revolved around, you know, ego and greed and foolish choices and there needs to be some healing in that, or there is some healing in that, and things are turning around. Because the universe is saying, you know, that you should feel that you've gained strength in this, you know, or that you're going to need the strength in this, you know, because you've mastered this situation, or you've mastered yourself even, and you're standing in your power, and you're feeling inspired to rectify whatever has transpired here. Let me see what else we have. The lesson. The lesson. Look, the stanza, to persevere, you know, diligence is like to put in the work, to persevere, to have hope, the lesson. The lesson. And the Torre. This is another healing card. This is the doctor or lawyer. You know, I said this could have been a marriage situation. This is also about healing. This is somebody who can solve a problem. So maybe it's just to persevere and heal this situation. You know, even though it's going to be some work, because and there's some worry about that, or there was some, you may have to be delivering some bad news to somebody. Surprise. Yeah, a conversation. La conversación. Oof. With somebody who's not too happy. Well, this is the female foe, la enemiga. This is somebody who's, you know, not somebody who's in your corner too much. So there is a situation here where communication is going to be had, and you're going to have to try to figure out how to, you know, change this around in your favor, you know. So justice will turn in your favor here. New beginning. New beginning. Yeah, the message again, a message from a distance. La fidelta, about fidelity. Fidelity, a relationship, because you have here again, Emmanuel, which is a union, a sacred union, a strong bond, a marriage. And La Guerra, this is like celebrating with friends. So you're hoping again to end this frustration in this situation, so that there can be new beginnings. And you're going to have to deliver that message, or you're waiting to hear a message about this. And it's about, you know, coming together in union, or working on the relationship, faithfulness, you know, and in good times ahead. That's what you're hoping for. That's what you're hoping for. Now let's check and see what the universe has to say in regards to advice. Bittersweet. This is also blue for the throat chakra. This has to do with, you know, communicating. and destiny. So let us read what they have to say. Bittersweet. Oh, I always forget my glasses. I'll be squinting for days. Ah, so much better. A window is opened as a door gently closes. You know, something ends, something begins. The inspirational message is, the passing of all things is inevitable. Whatever is happening may require release. This card could also represent unexpected news. There's that surprise. Somebody's delivering some news. Somebody. Personal inquiry. Parents often make difficult decisions not supported by their children. Can I see the strength in the choices of others? Key ideas, hidden blessings, celebration tempered by sadness, protecting someone, ability to honor others, new horizons. Keywords, poignancy, release, and maturity. And we also have destiny. Together we are stronger than alone. The inspirational message is, take a risk. Dare to have your life the way you decide. Are you willing to make sacrifices to have what you desire? Personal inquiry. What tools do I need to form my own destiny? Am I ready for my destiny? Key ideas. True love. Taking a stand. Positive omen. Radical thinking. Deep satisfaction and ability to change. Keywords are love, pathway, and faith. So, you know, things change for a reason. And even though it might be bittersweet, you know, it's part of the growth process. It's part of the path. It's part of your destiny. Whatever you're going through here, you're meant to go through it so that it can lead you to, you know, being in union with your divine other half. Now, what is the Angel Heart Sigils message from µ Devotion, and from Archangel Michael, Sovereignty? And I will read these as well. Sovereignty. Just as the exquisite Christos wore the crown of heaven, you are reminded of the acquisition of your own archetypal sovereignty. This is received through initiation upon initiation, through the many rites of the passage of life that will allow you to contemplate your soul self and the great I Am presence. Are you in alignment with this sacred aspect of your soul's ascending nature, or are you circling a fertile void of uncertain expectation? Whichever it may be, say a prayer and chant to Michael, beseech in the presence of this divine one's heart by looking at the sigil, and immediately you will feel a charge of supernal strength. It is the strength card. Particularly at this time of unique development within the life of the galaxy, for Michael leads the heavenly hosts and you to the fruition of soulful glory. And then we have devotion. Devotion is one of the richest paths one can take on the spiritual odyssey. A life that constantly kindles devotion allows the temple to be maintained for its worship, in praise and wonder. In this, Archangel Raziel is a constant reminder of dedication to devotion, loving, solitary, and utterly still. The icon shows an echo of this as the faithful meet in stillness to hear readings from the Quarren, to pray, to chant, and to make pledges in praise of the Source, so that their inner lives be constantly fed by the divine. Furthermore, when this occurs, the devotional path is always made vital by the presence of the two wondrous gatekeepers of awe and joy, And if for some reason these dimensions are not currently open to you, just surrender your control. Yield your negativity to the divine. Let go of the doubt, and once more, you will be carried in the arms of the angels to the garden of the meek. By this action, by allowing your heart to be touched, by affirming that love is your priority, you will embody the devotion of God. And this is, they want you to focus on your heart chakra, to opening up your heart chakra, so that you can be open to what is coming next for you. As you're seeming to having to deal with some situation that is, difficult. But they're encouraging you along your journey that all will be well. All will be well in the end. And what do the romance angels have to say? Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So maybe they're trying to get you to figure out, what it is that you came here to do. What is your divine career path? What is your destiny? What are you doing? You need to devote yourself to that. Sovereignty, this is to stand in your own power. It's up here, find the inspiration, You've become to master oneself, focus on your growth. As I always tell everyone, it doesn't matter if you're with somebody or you're not, you should always be a priority for yourself. So that way, the better you are, the more you have to offer when you are in a relationship. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Be present, be in the now. Don't think about the past, pains of the past. Don't stress about the future. Be present. Try to be as lighthearted as you can be in this, difficult world. But especially if, you're going to be wanting to get together with someone, they want you to flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. It said just be, lighthearted and focus on you, stepping into your own. Because you've gained wisdom in this situation. It's the water crystal oracles. And honesty is the best policy. That's part of the message here that needs to be discussed. Somebody needs to be honest so you can have peace in this situation and then within yourself. And then I also have a fairy oracle. The Singers of Healing. See, the Doctor, the healing. Sacerdotale, healing. Healing whatever happened in this situation so that you can move forward in a positive way. The Singers of Healing. This is the Healer's card, and its presence in a reading may speak of healing to be given or of healing to be received. The circumstances and processes of reaching well-being may seem easy, or they may bring great challenges. In either case, we are asked to participate in our own healing as we are strengthened by this singer. Most usually, this singer speaks of both giving and receiving, because we cannot truly and freely give without receiving as well. Healing is something that flows through us, not from us, and as such, we are inevitably affected by its passage. Drawing this card tells us of both a need and an opportunity for healing ourselves and perhaps others as well. As Warren, one of my teachers, said, healing is not something you do, it's something that you are. So whatever bittersweet situation, you know, that you've gone through here, there needs to be healing, you know, and to turn this around, to bring lightheartedness back in, you know, focus on your path, step into your own power, be a person of integrity, of truth, of honesty, you know, try to forgive, learn the lessons, and all will work out. You know, we always hope that it does, you know, in the end, and in a way it does. In a way it does. But a lot, you know, depends on us and how much effort that we put into our own healing. So that's it, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed it, and please like and comment and share and let me know if anything resonates and how things pan out for you. I wish you well on your journey, and I will see you again next time. Take care. Bye-bye.